to live.
It's okay, sweetheart, it's okay.
Is he all right?
He was face down. Oh my God, he was
Debbie,
face down.
let me look at him.
You've been drinking.
Please. All right, sweetheart. Look at you. Hey?
Is he okay?
When I said you should get in touch, I didn't mean straight away. I'm just not sure now's the right time.
Look, I'm not asking you to matchmake or anything. I just want to get in contact, smooth things over. I'm not expecting miracles.
That's probably for the best.
Look, all I need from you is a bit of support. The odd kind word here or there. Not even a kind word, really. Just don't jump to agree when she says I'm a total waste of space.
Of course, but... Chaz has been through a lot recently. I'm sure you heard about the helicopter crash.
Of course. I wasn't sure whether she still lived there. Was she hurt?
She was shaken up. A lot of us were. But then she got involved in a dispute. She saw someone get shot.
Oh, my God.
It knocked her for 6.
Of course.
She was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress. She's having treatment at the moment.
Poor thing.
So you can see why now might not be the best time.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine, sweetheart. It's not your fault, okay?
Yeah, let me take him.
But you said he's fine, so just go.
No, we should get him to A&E, make sure. I'll get James.
Emma, you have done enough, actually.
Debbie, please.
Listen to me. You are drunk, okay? And I don't want you anywhere near my kids.
But I really think we should get him
Just go!
Where's Jack?
Is it his dad's?
Well, you're in no state to drive.
Emma! Go!
Debbie, what's happened? What have you done?
Nothing. I haven't done anything.
He slipped in the bath, okay?
What?
But he's fine, Ross. Just go and tell Andy to keep Jack for a bit longer. Ross, please, he's fine. Go!
Debbie.
No, you, get out.
All right, good timing. Because I have thought of a way of getting you over your nerves.
What other than booze?
Meet Eileen. All right, bud.
What the hell is that?
Right, well, Eileen here is going to help us get you through your operation. Because it's the unknown that's the scariest bit, isn't it? So, if I can show you through the procedure, you won't be so scared.
No, Dan, that's a really bad idea. I don't want to know what it involves. I'm already trying to get over those YouTube videos. Why has she got tomatoes on her eyes?
I just want you to see how straightforward it is. Look, right. The surgeon makes a little incision here. Oh, hang on a minute. It's a bit blunt, this knife. But I'm 100% certain it won't be in the theatre, so don't worry, all right?
Abort. Dan, abort. Honestly, I don't want to see it.
I'm nearly there. Look. Oh. Oh, there's all green bits in there. Ain't that tomato jelly? Anyway, you get the straw like that, and you just, like, do that. Bit disgusting, that, ain't it? Yeah. Definitely not a good idea.
She was shouting outside the house and then let herself in when we were in the bathroom.
You should have called me. She was a danger to Moses.
Are you listening to me? She was inside the house. I stepped away for 2 seconds to tell her to get out.
I should have been watching him.
Hey, no, this is my fault, okay? You did the right thing calling me. You saved him.
You know what she's like. Why did you let her get to you?
I didn't have no choice, did I? She barged her way in here.
What? Why would she do that?
She'd been to prison to see Mum to get her on side. She's obviously told her to do one, so she's come back here screaming and shouting. Obviously had a drink.
Right. Hold him.
You been drinking all the profits, eh?
No, I promised Diana I'd cover for her and I'm going to, well, stay professional. I mean, obviously, when she gets back, if she wants to show her gratitude with a couple of pints, I wouldn't say no. All right, mate.
Now, I want you to promise not to overreact. Whatever Ross says, just hear me out, OK?
You could have killed him. You could have killed my son.
Hey! I wasn't the one who left the baby in the bath unattended.
No, but you're the one that yelled at her until she did. You did what?
I just wanted to talk to her.
What, so you broke into a house?
No, the door was unlocked.
You stink of booze. You're drunk.
I am not drunk. I've had a couple of glasses of wine.
Emma.
Now listen. OK, I got upset. I shouldn't have shouted at her. You can say what you want about me. I don't mind. But if you care about Moses, You might want to have a word with your girlfriend about basic childcare.
You stay away from us.
Friend. Oh, God!
Do I want to ask?
I'm having a bad day.
Clearly.
Yeah, I've been asked to do a speech at the factory for some Christmas do, and I can't think of anything to say.
Ah.
And my divorce came through today as well.
Right. And being in Alki, you can't even get drunk to forget it.
Nicola!
What? They say these things come in threes. Thought I'd head the next one off at the pass. You did know this was coming.
Yeah, no, of course. I just didn't think I'd feel like this, seeing it written down.
Have you seen Marlon?
Yeah, well, I bumped into him today in the cafe. We had a chat. It was nice.
Nice.
Yeah, not like that. I think I've come to realise we're better as friends. Maybe that's all I'm good for. Somebody's friend.
Oh, right. You need to stop moping. And you know what else you need? Some Christmas romance to take your mind off it.
Oh, really? Who with? And don't say Ashley.
No, I wasn't going to. So, this Christmas do, is it in the least bit swanky?
Yeah, there's a dress code apparently as well.
Great. So, let me dress you up to the nines. Hey, we've already got the perfect tarty dress, haven't we? And this way, you'll either pull, or you'll look so gorgeous no one will really listen to your speech, so it can be as rubbish as you want. Come on, we'll have a practice makeover now. Come on.
I can't believe it. She's always been so strong. Not that I'm saying this is, you know. Did she know the person who was shot?
It's not really my place.
Of course. I'm not looking for gossip. Poor Chaz. Aaron must be taking it hard too.
He's had his own problems. I just think it would be best to let the dust settle a bit. Let them get through Christmas. Maybe get in touch in the new year. Nurse said we might be a while yet. I think I'll pop down and get a paper. Do you want anything?
No, I'm fine, Tom.
Is your partner waiting for you outside?
Aye. Well, he was. He's had to nip off to the lab. He's got a dicky tummy. Reckons the prawn meal we had yesterday was on the turn. But don't worry, I didn't have any. Never take a chance on prawns. Always said that life's too short.
Very sensible.
Yeah, but give cherry tomatoes, miss, for the foreseeable and all. Woo! Is it hot in here? Is it just me? I am sweating like a pig in a cagoule. Oh, sorry, you probably didn't need to hear that. I talk too much when I'm nervous, and I'm really, really nervous.
Honestly, you have nothing to worry about. It's very straightforward, and you'll barely feel a thing. Now, we're just waiting for the anaesthetist, and then... Was right?
Kerry, how you tired?
You all right, Pet?
No, Diane. I don't think I am.
We should be drinking champagne with your news.
Give over.
Something to celebrate?
Just a new job.
Oh, I bet that's another one. You wait, you'll be fending him off when they see you singing that hotel. Hey, Zach should be your agent.
Sorry. Hello.
Somebody saw her singing last night. They've only gone and offered her a job singing in a bar in a posh hotel in Leeds.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for calling back. I'm looking for any sort of gig, really. No, I understand. Yeah. Yeah, you only employ more established acts. Right. Do you have any other work going? Cleaning, bar work? Could you ask?
All this sneaking around's got to stop, Emma. What the hell were you thinking, done a charity?
Thought it'd be in her best interest. Debbie's too, believe it or not.
Well, you honestly thought she'd just hand over custody?
Well, she hasn't shown any interest so far. And from what I hear...
From what you hear, what you came up with is based on a bunch of gossip.
I can't just sit there...
Yes, you can, Emma. Yes, you can, because Moses is not your child.
Yeah? Well, he's not Debbie's either, is he? Look, I know, OK. I know I've messed things up. I was desperate. I just wanted to see him.
I need to think very carefully about what you're going to do next.
Do you think I should go over and apologise to her?
All right now. No, I don't. Because after what she's just been through, you're the last person she's going to want to see.
What do I do?
I don't know. Might be too late to do anything.
Do you think?
We need to give her some time to calm down. Then you go over there and you don't just apologise, you grovel. You do anything you can to make this right. Because right now, we're in danger of never seeing him again.
Amelia, I'm serious. Shift it now.
No! No!
Yes, Kerry, what are you doing? Aileen didn't work, Dan. And neither did anything else. I ran away and I stacked it on a door, so now I'm going to get legless on whatever's left in the drinks cupboard.
Just chill out, will you?
No, Dan, no. I won't chill out. I'm having a cocktail.
No cocktails. Kerry, you can't just run away from this.
Yes, I can. And I did. There is no way that I'm having that eye operation. Do you hear us? There's no way.
Right. What do you think? Yep. I hate you. You look better in that than I do.
Oh, shut up.
No, you've totally ruined that dress for me now. Thanks a lot.
You don't think it's too...
Seriously, you call my dress tarty again? It's not too anything. It's perfect. In fact, a little bird told me that Ashley's in the pub. What say we nip in for a quick one and accidentally let him see how good you look?
Don't tell me you're after Ashley again. Nicola's got one a bit like that.
Right, and before you say anything, I am not pursuing Ashley, OK? So wipe that from your brain. OK? Right.
Nice one.
What? She's not, is she? Going after Ashley again.
Well, you know what to say. Me think the lady
What?
doth protest too much.
What?
Oh, never mind.
I've just emptied that.
Oh. Well, I was just going to have a brew, if that's OK, Mr. Drinks Police.
Give us a sec, would you, Amelia? Right, you just need to have a sit down and a relax.
I'm telling you, man, I can't. I keep seeing that tomato.
I know it's scary, but you can't wear an eye patch for the rest of your life.
Well, that Gabrielle managed. And Captain Hook.
Oh, Gary.
No, I know, right? I know I'm being stupid. It's just, when I was a kid, I didn't care what happened to us. Live fast, die young. Now I've got so much to live for. I've got Kyle and I've got Amelia, I've got you, and I'm absolutely petrified.
Come here.
No, you saw what happened to Ruby. It can all end like that.
Well, there's no reason to put your life on hold, is it, eh? Make like a pirate. I am not going to let anything bad happen to you.
I'm not really sure that there's much you can do about this one, Dan.
No. But I can be there for you, can't I? Well, I've just been to the hospital and I've spoken to the consultant and he said if I can get you there in the next hour, he'll reschedule. And I can hold your hand in the theatre through the whole thing.
Really?
Really, through all of it.
OK. I love you.
Love you too. Now, get a shift on before you miss your slot. Amelia, get your bags, you're going to Ellie's.
So, promise me you'll tell Jimmy to keep quiet, yeah?
Of course.
Because I've got enough on my plate without people gossiping.
Laurel, shh. You look fabulous. Go like that tomorrow, you knock 'em dead.
Thank you. I've got to go and pick the kids up. So you're definitely going to be my +1 tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just to let you know, the plan totally worked. Ashley's barely stopped checking you out since she came in here. Poor Laurel.
Oh, is something wrong?
Priya's made her do this speech at the Christmas do. She's bricking it. She wanted me to come as a bit of support, but can't make it.
Oh.
So are you up to anything? Tomorrow lunchtime, 11ish?
What? Oh, do you think she'll want me there?
Oh, God, blokes are rubbish. Yeah. OK, yeah. She wanted me to suss you out, but not to ask explicitly, so you felt pressured.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, that should be fine.
Fantastic. I'll let her know. You can pick her up at ours. It's at the factory, but it's a formal do, so dress up, yeah?
OK. Great.
Ooh, you're a lifesaver.
What are you up to?
Nothing.
She's not going to like you meddling, you know.
I'm not scared of her. Besides, it's Christmas. Perfect time for a bit of matchmaking. And I said they'd be together by New Year, so that's exactly what they're going to be.
You're round, I believe, Shirley Bassett.
I believe it is.
Just so you know, I'm returning the dress.
You can't do that.
I have to.
No, you don't. No, like you say, we just have to try and stay out of each other's way.
Zach, we live together. As soon as I've got enough money, me and Kyle will move out. Until then, we have to see as little of each other as possible.
Is that what you want?
Yes.
Sorry, here now.
I'm the one having surgery and he gets nervous and has to dash off to the lab.
I'm not nervous. It was that dodgy prawn I
I
had.
don't want to know, Dan.
Sos.
Well, we're all ready now. Kerry's kindly given consent for her surgery to be observed by our first-year medics.
Oh, hey? See? Won't be slipping up now, will he? Now that he's got students watching. Not that she thought you were going to make any slip-ups or anything.
Dan just told me hand.
All right, OK. Feel free to proceed, Doc.
Thank you. Now, just keep as you are and try and relax. Easier said than done, I know. So, as you'd expect, I'm going to make 3 incisions.
Right, well,
just
seems to be going well.
Behind the iris.
Seems to know what he's talking about. So,
Front of the
what are we going to
retina.
talk about now then? Let's see.
Nothing. Just shut up and watch. It's fine.
Light pipe first.
He's resitting his GCSEs because he wanted to train to be a paramedic.
Oh, you should have said. Mr. Long, can you turn the screen round so Dan can see what's going on?
No, you don't have to. Honest, stop.
You all right, Dan?
Yeah. Just looks like tomato jelly.
Dan? Dan?
I told you. I was a couple of metres away and I was literally seconds.
Yeah, that's all it takes, isn't it?
Don't lecture me about looking after a baby, right? If you don't think I'm doing a good enough job looking after your kid.
It's James and the crazy lady.
Sorry to bother you.
Well, I'm surprised she knocked this time.
I came to apologise.
No, you can stick it. Get out.
Debbie, hear her out. No, it's too late. Oh, what are you doing? Get away from him.
How long has he been breathing like that?
What?
His breath, it's shallow.
Kids snore sometimes.
Moses? Moses, honey?
What? Oh, if this is you playing mind games.
Do you hear that rasping sound? That could mean he has fluid on his lungs.
What? Are you sure? I mean, he's got a bit of a cold.
Well, what did they say at the hospital?
We didn't take him. He's been absolutely fine.
Debbie, call the ambulance now.
Got it.
Good. Well, I would say don't be a stranger, but it sounds like that isn't what you've got in mind. Congratulations on getting through chemo with your hair intact.
What can I say? It's my finest achievement. I know I wasn't the best father. I messed things up with Aaron and Chaz. That's why I want to make amends. How's he been lately? I know he had some problems growing up.
Well, I'm not going to lie. He's had his fair share of bother.
Well then, I should shoulder some of the blame for that. I should have been there for him.
There's no point in regretting what's past. Why don't I test the waters for you? Mention your name, see how he reacts.
You do that for me?
Well, I'm not promising anything, but...
No, listen, anything you can do, that would be brilliant. Thank you.
We chemo gang have got to stick together, haven't we?
I'd like that. Thank you.
He was sleepy and his breathing was shallow. Chest is dull to percussion, so I was worried he's got fluid overload.
OK, let's go. I'm sorry. I thought he was fine. He was literally underwater for seconds.
We'll follow in the car.
I should have just taken him to the hospital when you said I thought he was better.
Mum told you to take him to the hospital and you ignored her. Why? Because you're too proud.
Ross, not now, hey?
No, because I thought she was overreacting.
Yeah, well, she clearly wasn't, was she?
Ross.
You were looking after him, and yet I wasn't there, and Mum was out of order. Well, it doesn't change the fact that you were looking after him. So this isn't you.
Are you doing your bit in a festive knit? Tomorrow at 8, it's Text Santa Christmas Jumper Day. Next, Rob is in the mood for revenge in Coronation Street.